Hey guys, Apex War here with a Witcher 3 video. Change of pace up from the Mass Effect videos that I've been putting out lately. Just wanted to get back to the playthrough guide that I had started, and definitely want to finish it. It's definitely my every intention to finish it. So here's the next little part of it. This actually takes us through some of the Wild Hunt fight, as well as a really cool quest line with Avallac'h, who's the Elven Mage. Don't want to get into that too much, but just trying to minimize spoilers as much as I can. But there's a really cool quest line called Through Space and Time. I'll show you some cool stuff through that. And there is another place of power that's only accessible through that quest line. So starting off here, this is the Wild Hunt. Shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. It is called The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So, that being said, here, when you're fighting them, be sure to loot their bodies. A lot of them have really good stuff on them, a lot of glyphs to pick up to use for your armor, so definitely keep an eye out for that. That's just what I'm showing you here. You see all the stuff that I can pick up from him. So moving on from that, this is Bald Mountain. The main quest line will eventually lead you out here with all these people. And on the mountain is this merchant who sells some cherry cordials and mandrake cordials in order to make the white gull alcohol. The white gull is used to make your superior potions and oils. So definitely pick some stuff up from him. Those two cordials that will give you some more inventory to be able to craft those white gulls that are needed for your superior alchemy recipes. Here's a good little Easter egg on Bald Mountain. After you kill the boss that you have to fight on Bald Mountain, you end up having a little heart-to-heart talk with Ciri, and then at the end of that, Ciri says, do you want to go to Novigrad or do you want to wait a while? And what you want to do is select wait a while. That allows you to go back to the body of the boss that you killed and pick up this magic acorn. And what this magic acorn does is when you eat it, you actually get 2 ability points out of it. Just free ability points. So definitely pick that up. When you are leaving Bald Mountain, some of the villagers will ask you for the magic acorn. It does not help you whatsoever to give them magic acorn. It really has no bearing on the storyline. So keep it, eat it, get your 2 ability points. The next important thing I want to point out about this stage in the game is going through this part of the main quest line with the Wild Hunt. You're fighting them. You are going through a large portion of the main quest line. You're gaining a lot of experience. So you have to be careful that you don't gain too much experience and miss out on the experience from side quests and Witcher contracts. These will gray out very quickly when you're going through the main quest line at this part of the game. So keep an eye out for that. When you have breaks in between the main quest lines, make sure you are keeping up with your side quests, or else you will lose out on the experience from those side quests and Witcher contracts. What you're seeing here, this clip actually is showing you part of the quest line Through Space and Time, and it's part of the main quest line, and just showing you here, you actually travel to different worlds as part of this quest line. You're going through portals, traveling through worlds, and so as you see here, this first part is kind of this barren wasteland, kind of Mad Max looking world. These monsters don't drop really anything other than monster bones and sulfur, so don't think that you're going to pick up anything special off their bodies. I tried for a while, that's pretty much all I got. So the second world you eventually end up going to, there is a place of power here you can actually get an ability point out of. So if you follow me here and trace my steps, I will lead you to the place of power. You see it there in that little cutscene. And I'll show you how to get there. It's straight ahead as you see. So follow my lead here and I'll take you to that place of power.
Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, got a hold of my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated. Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's got
So the next portal you jump through, you actually end up underwater. I went ahead and popped a killer whale before going into the portal because I remembered with this world you're underwater, so it gives you a little bit more breathing time. And you see there's a few things you can actually pick up from underwater, nothing that's really game breaking, just a few little things that might be nice to have. You certainly don't have to pick it up, but if you want to, this is what you can find. So the last world you get to after you go through the portal in the underwater world, go through that portal, you end up in this world where the white frost has taken over. So it's kind of cool. You can see the what it looks like when the white frost does take over. And inside this world, there are some places, buildings, homes you can go into and loot some stuff out of barrels and bags. And of course, when you're outside, you take a little bit of, you have that frost damage, or the white frost kind of hurts you. One thing that I found to be really nice was the echidna decoction, which gives me vitality whenever I use stamina. So what I do is when I'm running in between homes and running to where I need to go in this world, you just kind of do a little hopscotch pretty much along the way, and you never have to worry about the white frost damage killing you. So and you might see that here in the gameplay. Just one of those little nice things. Anyhow, so just showing you a little bit of this world. So this is the part of the video I want to go ahead and show you my build and show you what I'm rolling with. So on my enchantments, I'm rolling with Severance on my silver sword because Severance, it extends the range on my whirl and rend, and it makes it so that I don't miss hits that I would otherwise miss if I was just a little further out away from the enemy, that the whirl without the Severance might not get a hit in. So on my my steel sword, I am using Preservation, and Preservation, what that does is that keeps my the grindstone bonus and the armor table bonus for my weapon and my armor. So there is a downside though, and that's whenever you get to a cutscene where time passes through the cutscene, you'll actually end up losing those grindstone and armor table bonuses. So every so often you have to go reapply those. So I kind of call them semi-temporary. Anyhow, going through my build here. Fast attack abilities for my primary attack, which is fast attack. Strong attacks I use on difficult single target enemies, which helps lower their defense. Do that last strong attack ability, and the Razor Focus ability, which gives me a free adrenaline point going into combat. Here in the alchemy tree, using acquired tolerance and heightened tolerance to be able to pop multiple decoctions. And then Poison Blades, I actually found this surprisingly to be really good at this stage in the game. I'll show you a little gameplay of that. And of course, Cat School Techniques and Rage Management in the general tree. Get that extra fast attack damage, and being able to use my adrenaline points for science in order to keep my shield up in combat. So I'm currently using the Feline Superior set, so the Feline Silver Sword and Steel Sword. I'm actually using the Assassin Gauntlets, which I found to be better DPS than the Feline Superior Gauntlets, but everything else is the Feline Witcher set at the Superior level. And I already talked about the enchantments not long ago, and then of course the Feline Crossbow, which you can equip at level 29, so went ahead and did that. So to show you on the map where the superior feline armor set is, up here is the steel sword, the superior feline steel sword. And up there in this cave you can expect to find a golem, so be ready to fight that guy once you are ready to pick up that diagram. Over here you can expect to find the diagram for the silver sword. Here there's a bunch of neckers inside that cave, so just be prepared to fight them whenever you get around to it. And then this last location here, there's actually an earth elemental that's here, so you have to fight the elemental, and then you can have access to the chest that holds your the diagram for the chest piece, the gauntlets, the boots, and the pants. Anyhow, that's pretty much it for the video. One thing that's kind of different from this video as opposed to the other ones is really the build and the poison blades that I'm using. Poison blades does apply a very strong poison to your enemies, and it's very helpful for taking out really tough enemies that are higher level than you, because the poison damage scales with the enemy. So just something to keep in mind with that ability. Anyhow, hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching, guys.